Alright guys, I want to show you how to clean your bearing just in case it's making noise or it's not moving. Just a few tips on what to do so that it will either stop making noise or it will now be moving freely, for some of those that have bearings that are already stiff. Okay, please forgive the noise. I'm on the road and I'm just doing this one on a quick note. First of all, I want to check my bearings that are making noise. This is not really making noise, but you can hear the sound of this one. You can hear it's making noise, but not much anyway. But for the purpose of this video, I think that's the one I want to work on. Okay, so you need these three things for the servicing: the Allen key, the grease, and fuel. And make sure the Allen key is your size, your shoe size. So it's time to lose the nut in order to bring out the tire. So you have to make sure that it's stiff well enough for you to be able to slack it, So I've been able to slack this one. So be careful while bringing this out because you don't want to lose this thing. Once you lose it, your tire will be shaking when it's moving, and you don't need that. So be careful to be sure that everything you remove is in place. Are you seeing it? Now the tire is out. Forgive me, I forgot to make mention of needle. You will need a needle to be able to, if you look very close, you will see a clip here. So we need needle to unclip it so that you can be able to have access. Okay, look at this right now. It's out. You see? This is the clip that is holding the cover of the bearing. You need to bring it out. The same thing goes to the other side. So once you have successfully unclipped the bearing, you can see this one is out. So once you have successfully unclipped it, don't bother yourself, just get your fuel and put it inside. You see, usually when I'm shaking it, the thing just comes out on its own. See, the two sides, if you look very well, you see there is grease inside it. You understand? So sometimes it could be that the bearing has spoiled, or that there is sand inside it that will make it to be making noise. So the best thing to do is try to maybe remove the old grease that's attached to it. If you remove them, just like this, take your time to do it in your own pace. So after taking your time to wash the bearing with fuel, you can feel, you see how fast it's moving, and not just the speed, but it's not making noise. You see how swift the movement is. Very important. That's the same way you wash this one, the cover, especially the inside. You wash it, make sure there is no dirt inside, because if there is any dirty inside the cover, it can bring back the noise. So you wash it. So if actually you are working on a lot of tires, bearings, before you finish or end up washing and cleaning the whole of your bearings, the first ones you started with must have started drying up, like this one. But for some of them that did not dry up, you can use a very clean towel to clean them up, you know. So you can now be able to apply your grease. Actually, I'm using this grease I'm using, and I like it because I like the color. But you can use any grease you want anyway, but this is the one I'm using, and the thickness is very nice. So this is when you now apply the grease here inside the hub. You apply it inside here, so that when the boilers will be running, they can now run smoothly. And make sure there is no sand in your grease too. The same thing goes two ways. I heard that when you rub too much grease on the tires, too much grease can spoil them as well. But I'm not an engineer, so that one is left for you. I just know that I just enough to make it go around, that's all. Yes, once I'm done like this, the next thing is I get one of the covers. Please do not make mistake of putting the cover like this, because normally at first I was tempted to putting the cover like this, but at the end of the day I could not pull back this clip back. Yes, because, and again I also realized that the boilers inside are able to run freely when because of this you see how this place is, so it gives the boiler space to run around, and also this round place for me to be able to clip it back, so just don't put it this way. Make sure I'm putting it the right way, which is like this. Yes, so this, but your job is not done, because if you leave it like this, you don't need to drive too long before you realize that all this is gone, because this cover will just lose and go out. You understand? So what you have to do is make sure you clip it back first. Put back the clip here. If you did a good job, putting this clip back will not be hard for you. Yes, unless you didn't get it well. Maybe you are putting it the other way around. That's when you have issue putting back the clip. But if actually is the actual clip, and that you turn the cover well the way you're supposed to do it, the clip doesn't take time at all. Just very easy, and it's back. So you see, I've been able to put back the clips, and this is job well done. So that's the same thing I will do in the other one. So when I am done putting the clips back in position, I'll just get a piece of towel and clean it. you know. So I believe I've done a good job. So the next thing is to put it back the same way I met it, you know. So I'll put it like this, just the same way you did it, but try to avoid pressing inside here, so you don't press this thing deeply inside. Forgive me, I don't know the terms to use, I just know how to do it. That's all, somebody taught me. And then this one back, you see, and my Oga is back. So the two of them, make sure it enters very well. Though, if you have to use something to clip it back, do yourself a favor and make it to clip very well, you know. So make sure to put it back the way you met it. And like I said, if you did a good job, you will have no need to force it. Just walk and go inside on its own, you see. If I now get the knots and tight it, you know, some go. I've learned that in some skates, when they are no longer in good shape, if you tighten them too much, they will the tire will not be spinning. So when you're tightening, you're watching what you're doing and be careful. You know, my tire is still free and spinning, so I can tighten it more. And try not to over tighten it and wash the screw unless you want to visit the market. So you see, my Oga is back. Thank you for watching. Please share and like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you very much.